State your next witness.
Detective Michael Braunreiter, the state will recall.
Detective Braunreiter, we have a new court reporter, so we're going to re-swear you.
Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
If you could please be seated, restate and respell your name for the record.
First name Michael, M-I-C-H-A-E-L. Last name Braunreiter, B as in boy, R-A-U-N-R-E-I-T-E-R.
Detective, you previously testified about some videos in the area of 30th and Lisbon up to 30th and North Avenue, right?
Yes.
And you also collected a video from the area of North 27th Street.
Correct.
Okay, why don't you tell us about the video you collected, why you went there, and what you found?
So I collected video from a Milwaukee Police Department pole camera, which is located at the intersection of 27th and Wells. We were trying to backtrack Miss Robinson's vehicle as to how it got into the area. So based off of MCSO's records, we knew that it had come from the area of Howard and 794, and then getting on a off-ramp would be either 27th Street, 35th Street, 16th Street, the viaducts there. So 27th and Wells is our nearest pole camera that I could obtain.
All right. What time what time frame were you looking for and why?
I was looking for any time after 4:40 in the morning.
Specifically, why 4:40?
That was the MCSO, so the Milwaukee County Sheriff's, had the last location of Miss Robinson's vehicle in the area of Howard and 794 at 4:40 in the morning.
What is a pole cam? What is a City of Milwaukee pole cam?
It's a fixed camera, generally on the side of a building or on a pole.
And why does the city have these?
Monitors traffic. Some will be affixed with license plate readers, so they'll capture pictures of license plates as they go through intersections. Some are just in high crime areas where they monitor areas of high crime.
And do you use them sometimes in some of your homicide investigations?
I would say almost every single one.
Are they typically put in busier intersections?
Yes.
Main thoroughfares?
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell the jury, I have exhibit 225 up on the screen here, where this pole camera was?
Yes. Can I step down?
Please, we actually,
There's a microphone. Oh, sorry, Judge.
I was just going to say the same thing. Take that microphone and just turn it on, please.
Okay. 27th and Wells is this, it's actually marked here with Daddy's Soul Food and Grill. Specifically, the pole camera was on the southwest corner of 27th and Wells. So right here where I'm pointing.
So you were basically trying to check any possible route you could check for how the car would have gotten from, what was the area you said originally?
MCSO last had her vehicle or her phone records in the area of Howard and 794.
Near St. Francis?
Yes.
And so you're trying to find a route that would take from St. Francis to the area where her car was burned. Is that a fair statement?
Correct.
What freeway exit would one maybe use?
The one that we had spoke of before, which exits at like 25 in Clybourne, 26 in Clybourne. You would come up, closest would be Wisconsin Avenue, then you would take a left turn, and then the first major thoroughfare north and south is 27th Street, the blue right here that turns gray.
26th Street and 25th Street are not busy streets?
No.
Okay. Did you in fact find video showing that?
Yes, I did.
And I'm gonna pull up exhibit 196 here. You can have a seat with the microphone, thank you. All right, I'm gonna bring up first the video file that is labeled as camera 1. What are we looking at, Detective?
So this is 27th and Wells. It's facing southbound. So in the top right corner of your screen here is actually going to be the intersection of 27th and Wisconsin. And then across the street, so on the other side of the screen is that Daddy's Soul Foods that I had spoke of. And on the left corner of the screen is pretty much the intersection of 27th and Wells.
I'm gonna bring this video, I'm gonna move 196 in first of all.
Any objection?
No.
It's received.
I'm gonna advance this clip to 4 minutes, 40 seconds, which would correspond to what time, Detective? There's no stamp on the video, but what time are we looking at here?
The video should have started at about 4:45 in the morning. If you look at the label or the name of the file, it says 4:44 and 59 seconds. So it would be roughly 4:50 in the morning.
Have you yourself driven the route from KK and Howard to this intersection?
Yes, I have.
Taking the interstate and the highway?
Yes, I did.
Taking the 25th and Clybourne exit?
Yes,
And approximately how long did it take you?
10 minutes.
I'm going to play clip 1 from 4 minutes, 40 seconds, which would be 4:40 a.m. I'm sorry. Yeah. What do we see?
That would be Miss Robinson's vehicle.
I paused it at 5:05. Did I misspeak on the time?
You did. The video started at 4:50 in the morning there, sir. So the vehicle had turned off of Wisconsin Avenue and then turned northbound on 35th Street.
All right. And if I'm zooming in on the vehicle here, what can you tell about the vehicle? What do you see?
The windows are foggy, and it appears that there's some sort of blanket or covering over the rear driver's side window there.
Playing at 5 minutes, 5 seconds. Are the wipers going?
Yes.
I paused it at 5 minutes, 26 seconds, and the car just drove off screen, correct?
Correct. Continued northbound on 27th Street there.
So what time would that have been when it drove off?
It should be about 4:51, 4:50 in a couple of seconds there.
Between 4:50 and 4:51 a.m.
Correct.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the next clip. This is labeled camera 2. I'm going to advance it to 5 minutes. All right, so I have it up to the 5 minute mark. So based on that, what time would this video be, when I press play, what time are we gonna be playing from in real time?
It should be 4:50.
Playing at 5 minutes. I paused it. The TV has gone out. All right, it's back. It's paused at 5:06. I'm gonna zoom in. On this angle, detective, did you try to ascertain any information about who the driver of the vehicle might be?
I did.
What did you see?
You can see that the driver is wearing dark clothing, appears to be a lighter skin tone, most likely a white male or female.
All right, and if you could step down with that microphone, I'm gonna have you point out exactly what you see as it plays. So the car, we know from the last clip, stops at this intersection for a period of time, correct?
Correct.
Playing at 5:06.
So while it plays, you're going to see the left hand of the individual driving that's going to move around inside of the vehicle. You're going to also see a shadow of the face. Again, you're not able to make out an identity, but you're able to see that it's a lighter skinned individual.
And that TV went out, so I'm gonna back it up and do it again. Playing at 5:06.
You can see the face there as it moved, and then the left hand in the corner of the window there.
Okay. Backing up to 5:09 and playing again. That was paused at 5:19.
As well as, I don't think I mentioned before, but you can see here that this doesn't appear to be the fog or the moisture on the windshield. You can see how that color is, whereas the difference in the rear driver's side window here looks to be like some sort of blanket or some sort of covering the window.
So your testimony is that the windshield appears to be what?
Foggy, like there's dew. If I'm not mistaken, it was raining that day.
Okay.
So it looks like there was fog covering the windshield. You can see that this blanket actually comes into the driver's side window, which makes me believe that it's some sort of covering past the B pillar here into the driver's compartment.
All right. Okay, I got the TV back, so I'm gonna play it at 5:08. And if you can point out what you notice about the driver when you see it.
So it's going to be right there. When you pause it, it's a little bit blurry, but it appears that the driver kind of tilts his head or their head to the left, which you can see a skin tone there that appears to be a lighter skin tone. And then that was the hand that had just moved as well.
Off the camera. All right. I'm gonna do it one more time. Pulling northbound on 27th.
Correct.
Last clip, this is labeled camera 3. I'm gonna bring this up from 20 minutes, 20 seconds. This one's timed a little differently, Detective, correct?
Yes, it is.
Can you tell us how, as I
This clip
Bring this
starts
up.
at 4:29 and 59 seconds. So 4:29 a.m.
and then, so if we advance it 20 minutes from there, that's roughly,
4:50 in the morning.
okay. traveling northbound from this intersection, would that get you to Vliet Street?
Yes, it would.
All right, Detective, I have Exhibit 225 that's going to be on the Elmo. Throughout your involvement in this investigation, did you familiarize yourself with the exact locations and directions and times where, specifically times, where the Honda Civic is seen driving and where that subject, Exhibit 448 is on the screen, is seen walking?
Yes.
I have Exhibit 225 here, and if you could, I would like you to draw on this exhibit with this pen and take the jury through the summary of what those videos show. May the witness step down?
Please.
I want to use this red pen here. I'm going to put the microphone in front of you. Make sure that it's on the TV.
Oh, sorry. So as I had just testified, the vehicle is northbound at 4:50 in the morning on 27th from Wells Street here. Then it is captured on video. It would be westbound on Vliet Street here. And then it circles around, and the first time it's captured right here off of 34th and McKinley in a back alleyway off of a Ring camera. The vehicle then appears to kind of circle in this area off of Vliet Street between 35th and it would be about 28th. The vehicle then is last seen at 5:19 a.m. It is coming northbound, and then it makes a westbound turn on Vliet. And after that, from 5:20 to when I testified earlier today, we do not have the vehicle on camera. We then capture it, as I testified earlier, northbound on 30th Street from Walnut passing Lisbon Avenue.
I'm going to stop you there. So, let me just move the map for you. 5:19 is when you last catch the vehicle passing 32nd and Vliet here, is that what you said?
Yes.
And then about 5:20, it disappears from camera until when?
Until it should be 6:50 in the morning.
Okay, and where does it pick back up on camera at 6:50 in the morning?
Traveling northbound on 30th Street, approaching Lisbon Avenue.
And how close is that location to where the body parts were found?
A block and a half.
Okay, so it reappears on camera a block to a block and a half from where the body parts were found.
Yes, if you'd like me to mark where the park is on the
please.
camera. So the park is right here. This is 30th Street northbound, where I had testified that we capture it traveling northbound. And then it circles in this neighborhood here off of Brown Street and 30th.
Do you have a
All right.
Sharpie to write it on darker? It's really hard to see.
Sure, I'll give him a marker.
Or we have one right here behind you, Detective Braunreiter.
Northbound on 27,
Correct.
then
Westbound on Vliet. It's captured in this alleyway here off of a Ring camera at 4:59. It's then circling, or appears to be circling, the area off of Vliet Street here. The last time that we captured on video is 5:19. It's westbound on Vliet towards 35th Street, where it's out of camera until,
Can you write 519 next to that arrow?
yes, ma'am.
Go on.
where it's then captured northbound on 30th from Lisbon to North Avenue here. As I circled here, this is the park where the human remains were located.
What time does it reappear?
6:50 a.m.
Can you write that?
And then draw a line off that circle in Wright Park.
Then what?
It's captured traveling kind of in a circle around here off of 30th and Brown. And then it pulls into the alleyway, the location of the fire. I'll put an arrow here. That's at about 7:23 a.m. Where then we see shortly after MFD approaching.
Okay, around a little after 7:30.
Correct.
Then, I don't know if we have a different color. You want to use blue?
Use the highlighter here,
Use
sir.
the highlighter. Let's talk about the subject walking after the fire at 7:30. Can you draw on the map where that subject is traveling to?
Yes, that subject is seen traveling southbound on 30th from Lisbon. That pops up, okay. And then that subject then travels westbound on Walnut Street and then northbound on 32nd Street, or appears to turn northbound on 32nd Street, where we then do not have any other video. That subject then is picked up again, coming southbound on 35th Street from Brown and coming to the intersection of 35th and Lisbon Avenue.
Can you circle the 35th and Lisbon Avenue intersection in pink, please? And what time is that subject walking southbound from Brown towards the intersection of 35th and Lisbon?
If I'm not mistaken, it's approximately 8:06 a.m.
And is that the time that the person gets on a bus?
I believe that individual gets on a bus at around 8:11.
He waits at that stop and then gets on the bus.
Correct.
Okay. You can have a seat, thank you. So to be clear, Detective, after disappearing from camera at about 5:19 a.m., the car is off camera until 6:50 a.m.
Correct.
At which point it is picked up just next to the 31st and Galena playground by the video you recovered.
Yes, it's traveling northbound on 30th from Walnut, which is within a block of the park.
Is it coming from the direction of the park?
Yes.
And one last topic, Detective. The area of that playground was canvassed for video, is that correct?
Yes, it was.
Were there any videos able to be recovered that depicted any part of that playground?
No.
Nothing else?
Cross.
Yes. Good afternoon, Detective. I want to talk about the video that the state had played of the Honda Civic, and then you described that the person inside the car, you said, is lighter skin tone, correct?
Correct.
And you got to admit that the conditions at this time it's pretty rainy at that point, right?
Correct, it is.
I mean, if you could see in the video that it looks like some of the lights that are reflecting from like the street lights are kind of bouncing off the car, right?
Yes.
And that window of the Honda is rolled closed, correct?
It appears to be closed, yes.
I mean, it's kind of hard to tell, but best guess is that it's probably rolled closed, correct?
Yes, it appears to be closed.
And in that video, are you able to determine the hair color of the individual driving?
No.
Are you able to determine the hair length?
No.
Whether the individual is wearing a hat
No.
or a beanie or some sort of, something on their head?
No.
Are you able to determine, you said that it appears that he's wearing dark clothing, correct?
Correct.
Do you know what color? Black, gray, brown?
I would say dark clothing. By looking at the video, I believe it's black.
Okay. And are you able to tell if it's a shirt, a jacket, sweater?
No, you cannot. You can just tell that really all that was visible, like I had testified earlier, was the hand. So based off of that, I would surmise that it would be a long sleeve of some sort. But no, you cannot.
Well, I mean, it could. Can you tell if the individual is wearing gloves? Because that could explain why it's lighter.
No, you cannot see if they're a light colored glove.
Okay, and you weren't able to determine the height of the individual driving that car, correct?
The height of the
Yeah.
driver? No,
Or the weight?
no.
And did you observe any distinct tattoos?
No, I did not.
And when do you recall when you reviewed this video, or when you had obtained it and actually reviewed it for yourself?
I believe my report says April 10th.
Okay, and had Mr. Anderson been arrested before that time?
I can't recall.
Are you aware whether you knew what Mr. Anderson looked like before you had reviewed that video?
Yes, I was.
Okay, nothing further.
State?
Nothing else.
Thank you, Detective.
Thank you.